our next semifinal game. And the winner will move on to the championship game. But there is a couple of wrinkles in this one. Tennessee has not lost a game yet. If they lose, it would be their first loss. Then you'd have Tennessee, South Carolina, and Louisiana all with one loss each. And then there's all kinds of scenarios for if three teams come in with one loss each in the final game. There's coin flips to see who gets the bye. The loser of the coin toss plays the loser of the game, and then the winner of that plays the winner who won the coin toss. So it's all kinds of crazy. But before we get to that point, Tennessee has not lost a game. Louisiana has. Tennessee wins this one. It'll be a Tennessee-South Carolina final, and we'll play that approximately, I believe they said, about 30 to 45 minutes after this one is over. So here we go. Tennessee taking on Louisiana. And Tennessee is from Fairview. And they will be in the light powdered blue today. And then Louisiana will have their usual purple and gold on today. I'm Chuck Sebastian for JockJive.com. Glad you have tuned in to these games each and every day here for the Dixie Darlings World Series in Prince George County, Virginia. A warm one right now, 84. Feels like temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s already, and it's going to get even warmer as the day progresses. There is only a slight chance of rain, so we should be good for the rest of the day. And then, of course, the big thing is make sure the girls stay hydrated and ready to go. So Tennessee is the visiting team. Louisiana is the home team for this one. So Tennessee will lead things off like this: Atkinson, Cook, Luke, Phillips, Lancaster, Sheffield, Berwick, Moultrie, Baker, Bryson, Glass, Owen, and Hope. And the Louisiana squad will take the field. So here we go to start things off.
15, stopping at second base, Journey Atkinson.
Atkinson, the second baseman, will lead things off here to start for Tennessee. And we are just about underway. Good crowd on hand for this one. Of course, the contingents of family and friends and so forth are all here, and they're screaming and yelling and having a good time. So here we go. Get this one started. Atkinson will lead it off from the right side for Tennessee. In the white with the powder blue socks. Some of them even have the powder blue helmets. The orange Tennessee logo screened across the front of their shirts. She'll swing and pop it up in the air, a foul ball. Fields look great. We already had one game. Alabama got eliminated by South Carolina. The finished up game from the rain delay. Into left field, caught for the fly ball out. And it's out, number one. Well, she hit it a good ton there, but unfortunately right to the left fielder. So that'll bring up Cook.
Stepping up to the plate, batting second, starting at third base, number 33, Olivia Cook.
Third baseman Cook now to the plate. Slaps one into left center field underneath the glove of the left center fielder. She tried to go for the line drive catch. Cook rounds, heads to second, and now turns around. Will head back to first. They'll throw to first. Tag is on. She's out. Went too far and got caught. Got maybe a little too aggressive there. And that is a problem that you have when you get aggressive. Holding the chin area. I don't know if she got tagged there or what, but that is the second out of the inning.
Starting shortstop, number 12, Allura Luke.
Allura Luke to the plate now. 2 down. Popped up right side, second base calling for it, and the 1-2-3 inning to start for South Carolina. So we'll see how they do when they come to the plate. We'll come back, bottom of the first next. Sepulveda will lead things off here for Louisiana, followed by Crow and then Hall. And we'll see what they can do here in the bottom of the first after a 1-2-3 defensive inning. Coach will take a couple of warm-up tosses. So here we go. Popped up on the infield to the shortstop for out number 1. One away.
Coming up to bat, starting catcher, 00, Caroline Crow.
Caroline Crow now to the plate. Popped up again, just over the shortstop's head. That'll drop in for a base hit.
Now at the plate, starting shortstop, number 20, Bree Hall.
Here's Hall now to the plate with one runner aboard and one out. Grounder to short. Picked up by the shortstop, throws to second to get the force. That'll be 2 down. And the fielder's choice will put Hall at first base. So good defense right now for both teams. Starting off early here in the first inning. Here is Twine.
Now batting, starting first baseman, number 21, Jaylee Twine.
And Jaylee Twine will come to the plate. Popped up. Pitcher calls for it and makes the grab. That's 3 up, 4 down, so to speak. They did get a base runner, but that's it. So both teams defensively looking pretty good here to start. We've completed one, no score. We'll go to the top of the second next. JockJive.com. So top of the second inning is where we're at. No score. Both sides showing signs of defensive play here in today's game. Phillips, the first baseman, comes to the plate now. Swings at the first one and pops it up foul territory. Lancaster Sheffield in the on-deck circle for Tennessee. Didn't like that one. We'll wait for another one. Swing and a foul ball. 2 strikes on her. 2 pitches left. Swing and a miss, and she goes down swinging. 1 away.
Starting left fielder, 00, Riley Lancaster Sheffield.
Lancaster Sheffield now to the plate from the right side. Popped up, foul ball off the screen. Line shot into the glove of the second baseman. And there's two down.
Now batting, you starting.
Good hit, just right at somebody.
13, Scarlett
Berwick to the plate now. Popped up, left side of the infield, shortstop calling for it. And another 1-2-3 inning. Wow. Interesting. Going to the bottom of the second. No score. Louisiana coming to the plate.
Left field, number 22, Berkeley Rutherford.
Rutherford will lead it off here for Louisiana. Followed by Michel and Cartinez. They get a 3-up, 3-down inning again defensively against Tennessee. That's 2 innings of shutout ball. Ball down in the dirt. Ground ball towards third, knocked out by the third baseman, in and out of her glove. Shortstop will pick it up, no play at first. Get the leadoff runner aboard for Michel.
Number 23, Sophie Michel.
Popped up, over the head, into left center field it goes. 2 runners aboard, first and second as the throw comes into third base. So Louisiana with the first opportunity here, runners in scoring position for Cartinez, who's at the plate with nobody out. Popped up right there in front of the plate, and it will roll foul as Berwick chases that one.
So we're out of Mountain Dew, but we do have water. Is it okay if you want the water?
I'll take that. Do you have any caffeine? Any caffeine?
Caffeine? Okay, so we have a Dr. Pepper, Pepsi.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, cool, thanks. So Cartinez comes to the plate with 2 runners aboard and nobody out yet. Popped up, foul ball. got to swing, fifth pitch. She does. She pops it up into right field, right side of the right infield to the second baseman who dropped it. Now throws to second. Runner going home now. Safe. And the other runner down to third. But they think they're going to talk about the girl at third to see if she was out or not. So Cartinez is on with a single. There is a run that has scored. And the girl at second was out. So Michelle is out for out number one. So they get one out, and they pick up one run.
Starting second baseman, number 3, Keely Paris.
And Paris comes to the plate with a runner at first, one out, and a 1-0 lead now for Louisiana. Ground ball to the pitcher, good stop. Comes over, throws to first, held on to for the out. Now 2 down, they'll throw down to third to keep the runner there at second base.
Now batting starting right center fielder, number 11, Miley Leone.
Use your plug-in for the speaker.
Fouled off. And I believe the catcher, Berwick, might have caught a piece of this on the collarbone. So Leone at the plate. Runner at second is Cartinez, 2 down. Pop straight up. Pitcher calls for it and will make the catch. That'll end the inning. We've played 2. It's a 1-0 lead as Louisiana gets on the board first, top of the third when we come back to Tennessee. Moultrie, Baker, Bryson trying to get something started here for Tennessee. They find themselves down 1-0, lifting on the first pitch. Hit to second base, the throw to first in time for the out. 7 batters retired.
Coming to the back, left center fielder, number 22, Colin Baker.
Here's Baker now. Swung on, lined over towards third, but it'll go foul for Baker. She'll try it again. Popped up, third base side, looking up into the sun, but it is the shortstop Crow who comes behind her to make the catch. 8 batters retired in a row. 2 outs. Tennessee unable to put a base runner aboard. They had one, but she turned around and tried to go for 2 and was tagged out going back to the bag at first. That was the second out of the first inning. They went 3 up, 3 down in the second inning. Right now, 2 out here in the third inning. And you only play 5. And right now, Louisiana's got a 1-0 lead. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Lifted into left field and over the head of the left center fielder. She came in too far, and that'll be the first base runner on board for Tennessee. So after they retired 8 girls in a row, the 9th batter finally gets going. Here's Glass to the plate. Runner at first. Line drive, that one also into left center field. That'll put runners at first and second now for Tennessee. Their first opportunity for scoring.
Now batting, starting right fielder, number 11, Gracie Owen.
Gracie Owen now, the right fielder, to the plate. Popped up over the glove of the third baseman. Shortstop backing up. Will tag the runner for the third out. And that will be 3, and that will end the inning. And the threat. So 3 innings, no runs for Tennessee. Bottom of the third when we come back. 1-0 lead for South Carolina. Or I'm sorry, for Louisiana. Back to the action, bottom of 3, Bowling, Strahan, Spate coming to the plate. Ground ball to second, picked up, tossed to first for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, starting right fielder, number 2, Aubrey Strahan.
Strahan now to the plate.
Let's go, baby.
1 down.
Let's go. Ready, let's go.
Starts out, takes a couple of swings, gets back in. Popped up again, right side of the infield, caught by the pitcher. She falls down, but the out is still recorded. 2 down.
Now batting number 5, Blair Spate.
Blair Spate now to the plate. Grounded to the pitcher. Oh, and she overthrew the first baseman. Spate Rounds is headed for 2. She'll get the 1 automatically. So they get down to second base. Just a little too much on that toss to first. Palvido coming back to the plate, grounded to short, or popped out to short her first time. And may have done it again. In and out of both gloves. The pitcher and the shortstop kind of collide. The runner takes off from second, will be tagged out, didn't have to go, and that'll be the 3rd out. So, we've played 3. It's a 1-0 ball game, a very tight ball game. Don't go away. We'll be back.
At the end of 3.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch here to Pope, who's the 10th batter, or the 12th batter on the roster, leading it off here for Tennessee in the top of the 4th inning, and a foul ball. Tennessee had 2 runners aboard last inning and couldn't get them home. Swing and a miss. And she'll go down swinging. That's 1 out.
Now batting second baseman.
Not the Tennessee lineup that we saw the first 4 games they played. Very unusual for this Tennessee team. Atkinson back to the plate. Popped out to left her first time up. Hit a good ball, but left fielder was right there. Popped up, foul. Popped up again, foul. 2 strikes on her. Two-strike count. Popped up over the third baseman's head, drops in front of the left fielder. Rounding first, and will hold at first. So a runner aboard with one down. And Cook to the plate.
Now batting starting third baseman, number 33, Olivia Cook.
Sends that one out deep center field. In and out of the glove is the left center fielder, and the center fielder collided. Safe at second, runner halfway down decides to go back to third. Second and third, and everybody flying to go out to center field to see if these two girls are okay. Man, she had a really nice catch going to be made there. And unfortunately, the left center fielder and her collide. So Cook goes to second, Atkinson goes to third. And Tennessee with their first big opportunity here in the fourth inning with two runners aboard. Looks like both girls are up quickly and seem to be okay. And that's good to see. So they're checking on the one girl. So she says she's all right, gets up. So two runners aboard for Tennessee here now, second and third. They're down 1-0. It is the top of the fourth inning. There's only one out in the inning. And now we've got coaches going at each other about what happened on the play, and they're going to question this. I believe that play was stopped after the injury. And now the tempers start to get heated, and so we'll take a break here quickly. We'll come back if this is solved. There's a discussion now with the district reps of the event at the table, so we'll take another break. So they've solved it. They're talking about because of the collision out there and the runners got hurt. The runner at first was on first when the ball was hit, so she gets 2 bags automatically. It's the one she's going to plus 1, and then the other runner gets the 1 bag as well. So that's where it's at. Second and third with 1 out, and that's the right call. Whether everybody agrees with that or not is up to them, but that is the call, and that's what's in there. So they were not trying to do anything illegal. It happened. It's an unfortunate incident, but it's 1 plus the 1 you're going to. And the umpire has made it clear that he is done with any more of the arguing and any more from the coaches. And he said, if it one more time, you're gone. And, well, you don't want to do it now. You've got to be quiet. You've got to, tuck it away, forget about it, move on, play the game, because if you get tossed here, you're out the next game. That's the championship game, and you don't want to be tossed with the championship game. So here we go. We've had more than a few of these instances already this week. I just kind of shake my head at it. And now we're going to play again. Driven out into left center field. This time picked up. That'll score the tying run. Going to wave the runner at third. She's going to come home, and then Tennessee is going to take the lead 2-1. So Tennessee finally gets on the board with a single there and a 2 RBI single at that for Lou.
Now batting number 8, Jordan Phillips.
Phillips will now come to the plate. 1 out. Swing and a miss by Phillips. Struck out her first time up today. Popped it up. Cartina's coming hard and won't get there in time. 2 strikes. 2-1 lead now for Tennessee here in the top of the 4th inning. Over on the Angels field where Robert Williamson is at. South Carolina just beat Alabama 10-9, so they will go to the if game now because both teams with a loss. 2 strikes, 2 pitches left. Swing and a miss. Strikes out a second time today. Lancaster Sheffield, who lined the ball to the second baseman her first time up, comes back to the plate with the runner at first. Her team up 2-1. Smacked out of play, foul. Strike. Line shot on the ground. Couple of hops to second base. The throw to first is in time for the 3rd out. But Tennessee does some damage by picking up a couple of runs, and they now lead it by a score of 2-1. Bottom of 4 when we return. So we get ready to go here. It's going to be Crow, Hall, Twine to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth inning for Louisiana. They now find themselves down by a run.
Now batting double zero, Caroline Crow.
Popped up, second base, in and out of the glove. The throw to first, in time. Oh, close play at first. Time is called. The coach going out to check on the second baseman. I think something in her eye. So one out, and Hall to the plate. Line shot out into center field, underneath the glove, an attempt there. They'll throw into second, keep the runner at first, and Hall is aboard. Now they'll throw to first and gets away, so now she can get another base. And on to second she'll go. So they put the tying run at second. And they center back, though, to first. And now the umps are coming together again. So we'll wait and see what happens. So the discussion about where the runner is going to be placed. Will Hall be placed at first or second? And the umpires calling each other together again. Wow, controversies that are going on in this game. This is, again, for a chance to go to the championship game. If Louisiana can win, they'll hang on. If not, they're eliminated. So this is everything for this team. Tennessee doesn't have a loss yet. He's going to stay at first. And the longer you do this, the longer the kids are out there getting overheated. Very warm conditions here in Prince George County, Virginia, with humidity. And Louisiana now, I think. I don't know if they're going to protest this or what, but so another discussion. Did have a protest the other night over in the Angels X-Play because of a pitcher went over the limit. That protest was actually won by the team who protested. But so far, no protest over here, but things are coming together. So now they're going to the table once again. All right, we'll take another break. We'll come back. Stay tuned. So it looks like we're finally going to get back to ball again. 1 out, 1 runner at first. Tempers are way above the norm. The umpires are trying to handle the situation. It is a 2-1 lead right now in favor of Tennessee. And the first pitch, a little flat down low.
Louisiana! Let's go, Louisiana!
Twine again with 1 strike on her. Hops it up into the infield. Shortstop calling for it. Will make the grab for 2 down.
Now batting number 22, Berkeley Rutherford.
And now it's Rutherford, who did score the first run here for Louisiana. 2 outs, a runner at first. First pitch down low. Time is called. For the third baseman, shoestring problem there. Popped up, shortstop. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. That'll do it. We'll go to the last inning of play. Maybe. Top of the 5th coming back. Tennessee on top, 2-1. leadoff for Tennessee, and she'll be followed by Moultrie and Baker. And I will tell you what, this is just unreal. I have never seen this. And now 6, 7, and 8-year-olds on the diamond playing softball, and the tempers are flaring from fans on both sides. Just wow. Popped up into left center field, in and out of the glove of the left center fielder, rounding first, headed for 2. Here comes the throw. She'll be safe at second base. Tennessee will put their leadoff runner in scoring position here in the 5th inning.
Now batting number 34, Izzy Moultrie.
Izzy Moultrie now to the plate. Line shot, caught by the shortstop. Nice grab. Really nice catch there by the shortstop for 1 away.
Now batting number 22, Colin Baker.
Robs Moultrie of a possible single or more. Now Baker to the plate. That's a great catch. Hopped up again, shortstop, in for out number 2. So 2 putouts back to back for Hall over there at short. Can they get the run across the plate? It's a 1-run game. Again, Tennessee can afford the loss, but it puts everything into quite a mix. We'll let you know how that's going to all play out here after the game is over, if Louisiana would pull this one out. This one's popped up on the infield, backing up the pitcher, and she holds on to it for the out. 3 down. Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. And right now, Louisiana needs 1 to tie, 2 to win. Come back. It's Louisiana's opportunity. 3 outs to work with here in the bottom of the 5th, down by a run. Swung on by Michelle and fouled off. Time is called. Berwick trying to fix the shin guard there. And now ready to go. Popped up over the shortstop's head. It'll get into left center field, and they will get a base runner. Louisiana puts the leadoff runner aboard. And now Cartinez will come to the plate. Popped up over the third baseman's head into left field. Now 2 runners aboard. This is exactly what they needed to do, is put runners on base. Tennessee's got to tighten up the defense. The winning run is at first for Louisiana. It'll be up to Paris. Eliminated the first pitch. Off the handle. And nobody went for it. Everybody let it go. Here comes the tying run. The throw to the plate is going to be wide. Sending the runner now to third. Second and third, they've tied the ball game. The shortstop and the third baseman both going for the bag and not the ball. And when they went for the ball, they left the ball, or went for the bag, they left the ball go. Second and third, all tied up 2 apiece. Nobody out. Winning run is 60 feet away. The coach from Tennessee calls timeout. Louisiana with a chance to win this game with a runner down at third will put it into a 3-way sort of tie with everybody with 1 loss, and then we'll have to figure out how they're going to play this out. Because there technically would be now 2 more games yet to play. Leone steps in. First pitch, didn't like. Swing and a miss. Hopped up on the infield. Hits the pitcher's chest, drops. Throw to the plate, safe, game over. Louisiana's just won the ball game. It hit off the pitcher's wrist and came down. She had it in the pop fly, and this is going to be a final, folks. And Louisiana is going to win this ball game by a score of 3-2. And that sends us into all kinds of different scenarios. So a 3-2 win for Louisiana moves them on. Tennessee takes their first loss in the tournament. So now Tennessee, Louisiana, and South Carolina all have a loss. We will figure out what they're going to do, and we'll come back in a little bit and tell you that with our next game right here on JockJive.com.